Tonight on OS Squared, find out how to protect yourself this winter from a killer cold, flu, or rampant erections. We will also show you how to ignite a human body on a cold morning and keep it lit.
Speaking of spreading disease, remember to cover your cough, wash your hands, wear gloves, clean up your mess, wipe up all the blood, and make sure to dispose of the body and all of the evidence in an ecologically safe bag.
We will also show you how to take a tiger's temperature the fun way. More later. Welcome to another OS Squared News.
The news that causes hemophilia.
I'm Chris, lover of masked children.
And I'm Hayden, lover of masked children's candy.
New sources in edible plant sciences are claiming that garlic is one of the best and easiest plants to grow. If you plant one, it will blossom and take over your garden, your yard, your neighborhood. Some of the amazing health benefits for garlic lovers are lower blood pressure, antioxidants that cleanse the blood, and it increases the body's immunity cell activity and provides a vampire-free house.
I hate those sparkly bastards. For all those who dressed up and tricked and or treated this year, this anchor suggests both an STI test for all your tricks, and you might want to pick through your candy for special treats. What you are looking for are any wrappers or containers that have been pre-opened. These candies or snacks might hide dangers such as needles infected with diseases, razor blades infected with disease, and small children infected with disease. If you find any of these candies, please don't eat them. Instead, give them to your friends.
Want some candy?
Ooh, thank you. Oh, and it's pre-opened too. Excellent.
Gross.
Oh. Stay tuned after the break for more hard-hitting stories.
And cut to commercial.
You need to fix your tie.
Why?
It's crooked.
Why are you always trying to change me? You're just as bad as your mother.
Don't start with this.
You're always bitching at me. She is always calling me fat, okay? She doesn't like the new bread spread.
Bedspread?
Yeah.
Did you tell her it was on sale?
She doesn't care. She doesn't appreciate me.
I brought you some coffee.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. I really liked the stories that you did.
Why, thank you very much.
I'm sure maybe you could run them past me in the future.
Oh, I could definitely run them past you in the future.
Great. I'll be back for a refill later, maybe. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
What was that?
What was what?
Making little funny googly eyes at that skank.
Was not.
We're back in 3, 2.
Republican Senate candidate Tom Smith was asked how he would persuade a woman to keep a baby that was conceived through rape. He replied, "I've lived through something similar to that with my own family. Now don't get me wrong, it wasn't rape." When asked how his situation was similar, one might expect him to say something like forced prostitution or long-lost transvestite twin. However, having a baby out of wedlock was his similar situation to rape.
That's completely reasonable. It's like how getting your shoes wet in a puddle is comparable to drowning. We here at OS Square believe that comparing things that aren't anything alike is good. We believe that apples and fried Big Macs are very similar. We believe that if you don't think about it, that yes is actually the same as no. And then most of all, we believe that women are untrustworthy, and if they leave the kitchen, well, we can't be responsible for the consequences. Seriously, if a woman gets raped or even murdered outside the kitchen, she deserves what she gets.
You know, if it's legitimate murder, the woman's body should reject death. We now go to Paul Bear with the First World Crisis Report. Paul.
Sit still, please. Thank you. All right. The latest first world crisis has struck the children of the nation this Halloween as candy profits from trick-or-treating have reportedly gone up only 115% since 2008. After steadily rising 5% each year since 1950, the uptick in volume of sugary goodness dispersed to greedy little mouths has begun to lessen. To make up for this discrepancy, the young student Elisha Kashurger has started the Little Lobbyists League, which is a number of child activists who are currently petitioning for a chocolate stimulus package, a bill which, if passed, will have the government subsidize Halloween candy. We have Eli Kashurger here with us today, in fact. So, Eli, what is the reasoning behind this chocolate stimulus package?
Well, see, with this subsidy, kids like me get more candy. And that's awesome!
All right, but where exactly will this money come from?
The government, duh. They make money, right?
Well, technically, but I mean...
Oh, no, gotta get this. Yeah. No. No! Dude, really? No! The bill just passed! Yeah.
What? No, Eli,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. The latest actual crisis has just hit the nation as taxpayer money is being misused. I guess it's pretty normal, actually.
Hey, it's the corporation's fault for price gouging.
Yeah, really. Well, I'm sure. Oh, actually, it looks like corporations have publicly apologized for price gouging.
Really?
No, corporations never apologize for anything, except Final Fantasy XIV.
Thank you, Paul. Throughout the month of October, people have been reporting violent black cat attacks. A widow of 9 years, she must be available because her husband's dead. Kathleen Bates is in critical condition after her neighbors saw a black feline figure leap from the jack-o'-lantern on Bates' front porch and viciously attack the woman as she exited her home. Authorities have not yet determined if the attacks are premeditated, but they were quoted saying that this all just seems a lot like bad luck and advised citizens to avoid ladders, salt, mirrors, and angry pussies.
And now we're going to Jonah for tonight's sports.
Just Jonah.
Just Jonah.
Just Jonah.
Yeah.
What a lazy bastard. Doesn't even have a last name.
Jonah?
This is just Jonah for your Beaver sports talk. And the Beavers lost this past weekend. Back to you guys.
More trouble for Amazon. As you may remember, back in 2010, Amazon came under scrutiny for the sale of The Pedophile's Guide to Love and Pleasure, a child lover's code of conduct. The internet retail giant has once again come under fire for a controversial new ebook it has for sale, Where My Hoe At? The Pimp's Guide to Necrophilia, went up for sale on the sites of Kindle stores last week. This new installment to the Where My Hoe At self-help series for underconfident pimps has people all riled up. The Association for Pimps United has yet to release a statement, but our reporters caught up with a member of the APU, and he had this to say, quote, "What the publisher is doing is flat out wrong. How can we as a society allow this kind of sick and perverted act to go unchecked? How dare they expose this to the public? The necrophilia market has been a close-guarded secret of the APU for 30 years. Now any self-appointed pimp thinks he can go out and infringe in our market. This is a livelihood that we are talking about, are dead bitches." The book includes tips on how pimps can enter the necrophilia market, tips on body excavation, dealing with disgruntled customers or otherwise unsatisfied customers, body disposal, an entire section on mobile pimping for pimps on the go.
The sun released a massive solar flare at the start of the week. A solar flare releases huge amounts of radiation into space. However, as astronomer and part-time astrologist Michael Spoonharder Spankbottom says, these waves are so far away they don't reach us at full capacity, which means that the waves are in no way harmful to humans. Animals, though, So if your cat is oozing across your kitchen floor trying to get to the food dish, don't worry. blame the sun. And here with weather, Kate Ofukwa. Wow. Kate?
This is Kate Ofukwa with your continuing coverage of Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy has managed to blow everyone's minds away. It has also managed to blow everyone's roofs away. They are now thinking of renaming New Jersey New Venice. And not because of all the darn Italians. It's because of the rising water. A independent coffee shop has managed to stay open by using hipsters as sandbags and telling them it was independent performance art. Count on OS Squared to keep you covered on all hurricane, sun, rain, and hipster-related disasters.
Due to the GOP presidential candidate's continuously changing stance on multiple issues, the media has come to question who the real Mitt Romney is. Our extensive research into this background has revealed that he has a large collection of chains and sex toys, and in a shocking turn of events, he's actually the inspiration for Christian Grey.
Are they writing a sequel called 50 Shades of Mormon?
I would totally read that book.
And that's all we have for news tonight. So,
Stay orange and eat candy.
because she likes it orally. I was totally thinking we should just go get a hooker tonight.